Good morning, all you lovely people. My name is Christine, and I live in a tiny off-grid cabin in upstate New York, and my husband is currently working out in Kansas City and living full-time in our camper, which is where I am presently filming this video. So I film a lot of videos for my Crochet Diary series that shows you what a day in my life looks like as a full-time crochet designer. And I just feel like those videos are boring because all I do is work from my computer all day, and I don't really have anything exciting to show you. So I thought it would be fun to film a week in my life rather than just a day. That way you get to see the progress of all of my projects over the course of an entire week. So right now it is Monday morning, and I'm going to show you what my kitchen table currently looks like. So this is my current situation on my kitchen table. So I've got this scarf that I'm working on assembling today. So I've already put this pocket on, but I need to film myself putting the second pocket on for the video tutorial. I've got notions everywhere. This is another project that I'm working on right now. This is actually going to be a cocoon cardigan. My breakfast that I have not eaten yet. I've been waiting for it to cool down. So yeah, this is the reality of what my kitchen table looks like on a daily basis as a full-time crochet designer. So on my to-do list for today is to film this scarf. Okay, so I have to film the video tutorial for this. I've already written up the pattern, so all I have to do is film the tutorial and write the blog post. Oh, and then I have on here also is to shoot the photo tutorials for the scarf, for attaching the pocket to the scarf. And then if I have time, I'm going to start editing that scarf video. I'm thinking I will have time to do that. So it's still early in the day. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to edit that video as well once I'm done shooting it. First, this morning, I want to get in a little more crochet time. So I'm working on a cocoon scarf, or not scarf, oh my gosh. Scarf, sweater, shawl. I can't keep them all straight. This was originally going to be a shawl, actually. I was going to do a pocket shawl, but then like a pocket shawl for me is not something I would wear on a daily basis. But a sweater, yes. So I'm gonna do like one of those cocoon sweaters. A cocoon sweater I would definitely wear probably every single day. So I did switch up the design for this. I'm using the forked cluster stitch. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm using the forked cluster stitch for this, and I really like this texture. I only have a little bit of the skein left, so I told myself I'm just gonna finish up this skein and then I'm gonna do my computer work. Okay, so it doesn't look like I did anything, but I added one more row to this. This is all I have left of that skein now, so I'm just going to stop here, and I'm going to film, or start to film the tutorial for that arrow scarf. Here is a closer look at the forked cluster stitch. So I'm going to be honest with you and tell you that I do not want to film this tutorial right now. All I want to do is go outside and ride my bike, because look, guys, look how nice it is outside. I just want to be outside riding my bike. I don't want to be stuck in here filming stupid tutorials. They're not stupid. I didn't mean it like that. I just have spring fever, you know? Here's my mess of a workspace right now. And this is my scarf sample that I'm recording right now. All right, so I screwed up. I realized halfway through I'm making like a little sample of my scarf. I realized halfway through it that I made a mistake, and I had to go back. Not only did I have to frog it, but I had to go back and re-record the whole thing, or at least half of it. So I just finished correcting my mistake. I put the correct rows on, I re-recorded the correct rows, and now I'm gonna eat lunch because I'm over it. All right, so what I have left to do today is to take the photo tutorials for the pocket for the scarf, but actually there's a stitch tutorial I need to take photos of as well. So I gotta do that, begin to edit the scarf video, and then I have to write a newsletter. It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so I'm pretty sure I can get all that done. I don't think I'm gonna be able to edit the whole scarf video. That I'll have to go into tomorrow, but I'll be able to get everything else done. I have finished the scarf, finally. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I am really in love with how this turned out. So here are the pockets, and then the fringe. I just put this fringe on. Okay, you can see it a little better over here. It's draped over our recliner. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. I am sitting here in my bathrobe. It's like 6:15 right now. My husband just left for work and I am starting work already because I have a meeting at 11:30 and I want to make sure I get everything I need to get done before this meeting. And once you've located that 25th stitch from the other end, go ahead and also mark that with a stitch marker. And then I just want to take a moment to show you that the next 5 rows of this scarf, you're going to alternate an arrow row and a double crochet row. Sun's coming up. Isn't it pretty? Update, I'm still in my bathrobe. I still have my morning hair, but I got almost everything done on my list that I wanted to get done before my meeting, which is going to start here in just a few minutes. So I finished editing the video. I wrote the blog post for my scarf. I wrote a newsletter, and then I wrote the blog post for this blanket stitches roundup that I'm doing. So after my meeting, all I have to do is write the script and then make the images for the blog and my YouTube thumbnail, and that's it. So now I gotta get dressed, put my contacts in, and make myself camera ready for my meeting. This is as camera ready as I'm going to get. This is good enough. I have sweatpants on the bottom. I just put a nice top on top. I'm gonna grab my crochet project though, because I do like crocheting during these meetings. I get some really good crochet time in during these meetings. Okay, I am ready for my meeting. I have my drink, and then I've got my backup drink for when I finish this drink. Got my notepad for taking notes, my laptop so that I can actually be in the meeting, and most importantly, my crochet project. Okay, so I just finished putting a few more rows on this. I feel like this is going really slow. Like, this definitely does not work up very quickly, but that's okay. It's very mindless. It's very relaxing. But anyways, I was sitting there crocheting and just remembered that tomorrow is Valentine's Day and I have to wrap my husband's gifts. I've had them stowed away in the back room for probably at least 2 or 3 weeks now, but I haven't wrapped them yet. So I'm going to wrap those really quick and get those ready for him. Morning, happy Valentine's Day. My husband has the day off today. Don't mind my messy counters, but this is what I got my husband for Valentine's Day, a new Keurig. You know, we've already put it to good use this morning.
It's nice and green.
It's nice and green, yes. Green is my favorite color, but my husband likes green as well, and it fits. I know I have a lot on my counters right now, don't judge me, but it definitely works well for our small space. So right now I'm gonna get some good crochet time in because we are actually going to watch a movie this morning. We're gonna finish the movie we started last night.
Maybe you can go back the same way.
I'm your host. This is my land.
Now I see. My mistake.
He is not giving up that stick. That's his prize, bro.
What?
you go. Cheers.
That is all. My dad, that's how he'll testify, so be glad that testimony won't name you. Gabriel.
Good morning. It is Thursday. So yesterday was Valentine's Day and I was not planning on taking the day off, but I did end up just taking the day off completely. I crocheted a lot of the day, which was really, really nice. But my husband and I ended up going to one of our favorite little wineries just over the border in Missouri. And we bought some wine. We did a wine tasting. When we got wine slushies too, right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, got wine slushies. And then we came back home, cracked open the wine that we got, and we just watched some shows or movies. I think we watched a movie. And I did more crocheting. And honestly, it was a really nice day off. There's my husband washing the dishes. So sexy.
Hi.
So my husband got out my filming setup because we are getting ready to film a YouTube video about crochet stitches for blankets. Look how far I've gotten on this. I'm finally, it finally looks like I'm getting somewhere with it now. So we are trying something new today for this YouTube video. My husband is actually going to film it with me, so he's going to be in the video. So we're gonna see how that goes. Got my laptop with the script on it that I use. I just finished writing everything out for this video, so get it ready. Good morning. It is Friday morning. I'm getting my crochet. I'm going to do 1 hour of crochet before I start my day. I just need 1 hour of calm, relaxing. Yesterday, I was so mad. I didn't film anymore because you want to know what happened? I had 2 videos that I edited. One being a scarf tutorial that took me hours. I mean, just hours and hours of work. Gone. All gone. All of it was just gone off my laptop. The scarf tutorial and the blanket stitches, all of it was just gone. Wiped off my laptop. I don't know how. And you guys, I was just so mad about it. I couldn't film the rest of the day. I literally needed the rest of the day to just chill out. So I closed my laptop and I didn't work the rest of the day. Also, I need to talk to you about this sweater that I'm making. I am very embarrassed to admit this, but I'm going to. I did not do a gauge swatch. I was so confident in my crochet skills that I did not do a gauge swatch before making this. And now this is literally 10 inches bigger than I needed to be. 10 inches, you guys. That's not, we're not talking an inch or two. 10 entire inches. I'm not gonna frog it, okay? We're gonna find something else to do with this, or we're going to make it work. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. You know what? Anything else, it's going to just be a blanket, because it can be a blanket. It's a good size, it's a good blanket size, but I'm gonna keep going because it might actually turn out okay as a sweater, and it'll just be a big, which I like those, the off the shoulder, those really, what am I trying to say? Oversized, an oversized sweater where you can just, wrap it around and be super warm, or you can do I do like the off the shoulder type sweaters as well. So it's a mystery, you guys. We're gonna see. We're gonna keep plugging along and we're gonna find out what happens, and we'll all be surprised together. Won't that be fun? Okay, listen, I'm still in my bathrobe, okay? Don't judge me. Look at this weather outside. This is bathrobe all day long weather, okay? Oh my God, and the bags under my eyes. I've come to a decision, and that is that I am not going to re-edit that scarf pattern. That scarf tutorial is just not going to go on YouTube. And I'm sorry. Maybe I just don't have the mental energy to go back and re-edit that whole thing again. Maybe if I give it a month or 2 months and I'll feel like I can go back and edit it. But right now, I'm just gonna keep moving ahead. That video was lost. and I'm just going to keep moving forward. I'm not going to go back and try to redo it. I am, however, going to go back and redo the blanket stitches roundup video, because that's probably going to take me like an hour and a half, well, 2 hours tops. And people have really been liking it when I do those roundup type videos. So I am going to go back and do that one. But yeah, as far as the scarf, I just don't have it in me to go back and edit that entire video again. And yes, I did sleep with my makeup on last night. All right, so even though I'm not releasing the video tutorial for this, I figured I'd at least show you what it looks like when it's on. So made a nice wide one. There's pockets here, and actually, all right, and then there's the little pockets. Aren't they cute? So yeah, I am still going to publish the written version of this. It's all ready to go. I just have to have it tech edited first. But the video tutorial, I need to come back to it. I need a break. Because if you remember earlier in the week, I had problems filming this anyways because I messed it up. And then I had to go back and re-record. So when I discovered yesterday that this video was gone, I was just like, you know what? I can't do it. But like I said, maybe if I just step away from it for a couple months, then I can come back and actually put the video out for you guys. But yeah, this is what the finished scarf looks like. All right, now I want to show you this other thing, because now this is supposed to be a cocoon sweater, but I screwed up and I did not do a gauge swatch like I should have. Okay, so please learn from me. Okay, this is where it goes. Can you see? I wanted to go basically to where the end of my flannel shirt goes. So I want it to be at least that long. And then we're gonna, you know, I don't know, this might not be too bad, because if this is where the sleeves, is this, oh wait a minute, it's not, hold on. I wanted to do like a fitted ribbed sleeve with a thumb hole. Like, does anyone else love thumb holes as much as I do? But I'm afraid that this is already too long. Like, I really wanted this to end like here, right? And then do the ribbed sleeve. And I'm afraid that if it's down here, it's gonna be too much. And it's too short to do a pocket shawl. You know, it's too short to do a pocket shawl. So what if I just did like a little shrug? If all else fails, it's gonna be a blanket, because it's a perfect blanket size. It's already, I think this is like 50 inches. It's a good blanket length, so it might just be a blanket, who knows. So on the computer front, I did get my blanket stitches video uploaded to YouTube. So I am very happy to have that behind me. And now all I have to do is finish up the blog post, which actually the only thing I have left to do is to pop this YouTube video into the blog post, and then I'll write a newsletter letting everybody know that it's now live on the blog and my YouTube channel. But right now I need to take this dog outside because I've had my nose to my laptop all day long and he's really itching to go outside. So I'm gonna go do that. So we're just gonna skip right over Saturday and go straight to Sunday because I forgot to film yesterday. Very sorry about that. I'm drinking my Momenti that I love so much. So yesterday, what happened yesterday? Well, my day started out with frozen pipes, so that was fun. Like, it was in the 60s all last week, and then the last 2 days has been single digits all of a sudden. And then literally the rest of the day was just a laundry marathon for me. How I typically like to do laundry. It's not how I ever do laundry, actually, but it's how it happened this week. So needless to say, nothing that I wrote down on my to-do list yesterday got done. But what I did do was I recorded some training videos for my assistant because I need her to get started on some projects for me. And that has been on the back burner for probably at least 4 or 5 weeks now. So I was glad to finally at least get those videos done for her so she can start working on some other things. So I did feel somewhat accomplished by getting those videos done for her. I also got some crochet time into yesterday, so I'll show you my progress with my sweater. My breakfast mess in the background. Okay, so it's getting there. Okay. All right, so I figured out that I need to put 6 more rows on this, and then it will be done and it will be ready for the trim. And I have decided, I think it'll be fine as a sweater. So, and then I can start like the ribbed sleeve right here, and it will be a nice long sleeve because I'm gonna have the thumb hole. I love thumb holes. All right, can you see that? So when it's all said and done, it's gonna have an extra 5 inches down. I don't even know if you can see. Another 5 inches below this. I just haven't figured out how I'm gonna offer the sizes because clearly this is oversized and would work for, hear my dog drinking in the background. Wait a minute. I kind of like, you know, like those off the shoulder sweaters, and you know, you can just be like, I'm not sure if I'm just gonna offer 2 sizes, like a 1 size fits most and then a general plus size, like a misses and then a plus. I think I should do 3 sizes though. I think I should do like a small, medium, large, but the small would be like petite. Actually, I don't know. The more I talk about it, I just confuse myself even more. All right, what else have I been working on? Oh, I'll show you. It's not that exciting. So do you remember this bag that I did? I am working on writing up the pattern finally. Like, I have my little like chicken scratch notes down here from when I originally designed it, so I'm deciphering them right now. I began to test it myself, and I just worked up like this little practice one. Ooh, can you see that? Well, you still can't see it. I give up. We're just gonna hold it here, I guess. So I worked this up according to my notes, and tomorrow I'm going to shoot photo tutorials and start writing the pattern, and then I will probably block off the whole next day and film the full video tutorial for this. Are you guys excited for? I'm so, like, look how cute this bag is, guys. I can put my laptop. That's really what I designed it for, because I wanted, oh, my hair. Isn't that nice? My little laptop bag. So that's all I have on the crochet front right now. Oh, you know what? I lied. I did, in fact, record the content that I needed to get over to Hobby Yarn yesterday. And that was on my to-do list for yesterday. I actually recorded an extra video by accident, but that's okay. I'm going to get that edited probably as soon as I'm done talking to you right now. I'm going to get that edited and saved to my drafts. All right, well, I'm going to put you guys on pause so I can go edit that video. So I just finished editing that video for Hobby, and I posted it as an Instagram reel and to my stories on Instagram as well. Here's the video I just posted to my stories. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, well, I have to do some dishes and non-crochet stuff right now. I have to do wifey stuff right now. Gonna wash the dishes, clean up the kitchen, and prep my husband's lunch for tomorrow, his work lunch, because he's working a 5-day stretch right now. So 5-day stretch of 12-hour shifts, I should say. I'm sure you don't want to stick around for that, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna put you guys on pause, and then I'll come back when I start crocheting.